Hello and welcome back to 5aside Seasons with us, Mongolian Horses FC. Now, last week we had a very disappointing result, our fifth loss on the bounce, resulting in us being right there, bottom of the table. Now, we lost 3-2 to Mr. Men last week, very disappointing, but today we have another very winnable game against Goldol. Power Rangers just 3 points ahead of us in the table. I think they initially started this run of bad form, so we're looking for a bit of a revenge result today, and hopefully we can do one over them and push ourselves a bit further up the table, because, well, can't deny it, we need those precious 3 points. So then, let's have a look at the team that is going to be playing for us today. A bit difficult getting a squad together, a 7 o'clock kickoff, always difficult for people to get to. So we've got Navs going in goal, Creasy at the back, Steve on the right, and Jake Stevens, who last time he played for us did this.
Game will probably be unsalvageable for hashtag. Here's the strike. It's decent, and it's off the woodwork and in the back of the net, and they have done an absolute job on hashtag United here. Mongolian Horses have done it.
So we'll be hoping for plenty more goals from him today. Finishing up the lineup, we've got myself up front, Grez on the bench. He will change in goal for Navs as soon as he gets here, and Tom Ryan as well on the bench and leading the way from the sidelines. Joe Templeman unavailable, Heiser couldn't quite make the fixture, and Dan Wells was unfortunately needed elsewhere. So let's get the game underway then, with us kicking from right to left to start the game off in our black kit. As Navs, you can see, rolling the ball out to me, looking to play up the line to Jake Stevens, now on the ball, squares it to Navs. Good possession football from us to start off with, looking for me inside, trying to turn out but no shot becomes available, so play it back to Steve, who's just been caught a bit late there. Play it back to Steve as he's hopping around, but this is good football so far from us. Me just running into the corner there, running into a bit of a gap, see a run from Jake, play it into him, he tries to get the shot away but it's blocked. The ball rolled out from the opposition keeper there as Matt Creasy tries to nip it in front, but he can't quite get there. Amazing recovery tackle from him though, he loves a last ditch tackle, and he comes up the pitch and rewards himself with a shot, but unfortunately that is blocked by the opposition. The opposition then looking to come forward down the far side, but good pressure from Jake forces them to play it backwards, and Jake keeps the pressure on, manages to get a shot away on his right foot there, and that has come flying back off the post as Creasy is unable to find the back of the net on the rebound. Good pressure up top then from Jakey. As the ball comes inside, gets the shot away, Navs gets down very well to his right hand side, taken to this position like a duck to water, keeping the scores at 0-0. As I play the ball down the line to Jake, turning back, looking to come inside on his left foot if he can, gets the shot away, but unfortunately it's blocked again. As Gold Power Rangers come the other way, but Jake again showing that good pressure up top, gets the tackle in. As I go shoulder to shoulder with the man, managed to win the ball back, playing Jake. The opposition players has got there, and surely referee, that must be a penalty. One of the most obvious ones I've seen in my career. First touch well outside, but the second and the third clearly inside the box. Please ref, can we have a decision this season? So, good pressure though, we'll have to keep it up. If we're not going to get decisions like that, we'll just have to score from open play if we can manage to find the back of the net. As the opposition comes in, Navs he's a very fond cricketer, getting down well, showing us his long barrier there as he manages to keep another shot out. Turn from me in the middle of the field then after quite a weak first touch, get the shot away. May have been better options, but looking for goal, and unfortunately straight down the middle, easy save for the keeper. Shot coming in then from goal as Navs again managed to make the save. A 2-on-1 now, find Jake in open space, first time. He's managed to keep it down this time, but unfortunately it's straight down the middle, and the opposition managed to get to the rebound, but chances are coming thick and fast. So Navs then done himself a good 5-6 minutes in goal, managed to keep a clean sheet, made a few good saves there in there as well, but Grez is now here and he will take up the goalkeeping gloves. As Jake then comes down the pitch, lovely footwork from him, turns inside, sees Navs outside, plays it, tries to bend it in the far corner, but unfortunately didn't quite get the whips on it that he would have liked. With the ball now at Matt Creasy's feet, looks for Jake, who's in plenty of space up there, turns his man well, gets the shot on the left foot, and again he's just unable to keep it below the bar. As we see Tom there, good bit of tenacity from him up front in the box though, and this one has been given, that will not count. Jake Stevens again there, finding a lot of chances again as we always do, but just like every single other game this season, we have not been able to consistently find the back of the net, and somehow this one is still 0-0. So the opposition coming down the far side then, another good strong tackle there from Matt Creasy, poking it away, but through to their goalkeeper. Comes down the other side, a bit of a speculative shot, wasn't actually that far wide, but Grez knows where his posts are. Rebound finds Jake in Acres down the other end of the pitch. Can he finally put one away? No, he cannot. Visibly getting very frustrated with himself now, just struggling to adjust to these smaller, shorter goals. But I'm sure if he keeps plugging away, he will get one. As Jake then plays a little pass into me, one touch, look to find the bottom corner, and again, we cannot hit the target. Grez there sliding out to collect the ball, rolls it to Jake down the right hand side, cuts inside well, looking to get a shot away if he can on his weaker left foot, manages to keep it on the floor. Maybe been making a mistake by not shooting with his left foot more in this game. Finally 1-0, Jake scores on his first appearance for the 5aside team. But just like that, he gets another opportunity and it's back to the way he was before the goal. Keep plugging away though, Jakey, I'm sure more will come. As the ball comes on the right hand side with me, looking to step my man. Not had the pace though as I once had, or the quality of feet to get away with him. Play a little ball though, off the boards, finds Jake, and he manages to find the same corner on his left foot again. 2 goals in a few minutes for Jake, 2-0, and maybe now we will be on our way. As the ball comes to Matt Creasy there, underhits the pass. Sometimes I wonder if he does that just so that he can make another tackle, but again, as he always does, manages to win the ball back. Playing a nice little 1-2 there now with Steve. Rolls it into Jake, looks to turn his man, gets the shot away across the goalkeeper, and just like that, it is a quick fire hat-trick for Jakey Stevens, turning out to be the dream debut for him. 3-0 up now, and surely this bad run of form will come to an end. But saying that, 3 goals in 5aside, you can see how quickly you can score 3 goals. It doesn't take much to turn a performance like this around. But we've successfully managed to get ourselves into half-time with a clean sheet and a 3-goal win. So things looking a lot better. Jakey coming into the team, certainly helping our creativity. We just need to be putting goals away on a more consistent basis. As we kick off then, going from left to right now in the second half, we find the ball down the left hand side. Jake having another shot on his left foot there, and this time from the tight angle the keeper saves. But he's rolled it straight back out to Jake. He goes to whip it in the top left with his right foot, but again the keeper has managed to match him this time. Jake with the ball then plays it into Matt Creasy, looking for options. We're moving a lot better in this game, keeping possession a lot better as well, just waiting for the passes and being patient with our build-up. As the ball comes into me then, trying to work a shot for myself, cut back in, cut back out again. Not entirely sure why, but I've had enough up there. Played it back to Matt Creasy, looking for an option. Finds Jakey's feet, comes inside, a lovely little back heel there to set up Matt Creasy, all the time in the world. And he closes his eyes and hits it as hard as he can, opens his eyes to find out that it has gone over the bar. The kind of thing that we really need to be putting away, especially the regular 5aside boys. Corner cam then for the first time in this one, as you see Steve getting a strong shot away at the near post, but the goalkeeper sticks out a leg and sends it out of the park. Goal Power Rangers then coming forward this time. Lovely little slotted ball and a nice turn on the edge, gets the snapshot away. It's just wide of the target and Grez saves from the rebound. So Grez picking up where Nav's left off in goal as I go down the other end, but just managed to get pushed off the ball and it goes back to their goalkeeper. Grez now with the ball in his hand, rolls it out to me, little back heel flick to Jake, through 1-on-1, goes the same way as he did before, and the keeper didn't blink. Still, well, Jakey, you'd have to say, is not having the best of these little 1-on-1 situations with the goalkeeper at the minute, as Tom there just gets pushed off the ball. You see him on the ball again now, a lovely little slided ball into Navs. He gets the shot away, his keeper saves, and Tom manages to follow up on the rebound. Bit of space, so he'll shoot himself from the tight angle, and again, the keeper makes a save. What a game this goalkeeper is having. As Goal come forward now, well, quite a strong shot. Bit difficult dipping at the end for Grez there, but he manages to keep it out. As the ball comes to Navs now, playing to Tom Ryan, we know he loves to run at people. His run at the defence comes into his weaker foot and manages to slot that into the bottom left hand corner. So it's a simple little pass there into Tom, sees the space to run into it and manages to curl that beautifully there round the defender, using him as a shield into the bottom left hand corner. 4-0 now, and we've managed to get a goal in this second half. Can we go on from here and maybe find a couple more? As Navs comes inside, and so we go from something great to something genuinely awful there as Navs manages to clear everything and boot it high and wide. The opposition then looking to take a very quick free kick there as we were in the middle of making a sub, but fortunately for us it's gone straight to Grez in goal. finds a lovely little pass there to Tom Ryan, making the run, and it is as easy as that sometimes in 5aside. A beautiful assist there from Grez in goal. You can see from the replay, Tom's not even in the shot when he rolls it off. It looks like it's going to nobody. Tom arrives on the end of it, perfectly weighted, perfectly timed run, perfect finish. 5-0, surely there is no way back for the opposition now then. But we don't want to sit off as that shot comes rocketing back off the post. Bit too lax there in the defence, allowing them to get the shot away. We'd really like to go on here and put a few more in and show that we are still a force to be reckoned with in this league. As the ball now just rolled into Jake, lovely little back heel to Tom, bit of time, goes near post again, and in these situations all game the keeper has had the best of us. A really, really good game from the keeper there. As Navs comes in though, very, very casual, it looked like that may have gone overhead high. But a decision finally goes in our favour, and just like his hero Thierry Henry, he opens up his body and curls that beautifully into the bottom right hand corner. So looking very, very good in this one then, finally finding some goals. As the opposition come the other way, intercepted by me though, come inside, look to do the same as Navs, but that gets a toe on it from the opposition defender and it dawdles through to the goalkeeper. As they turn on the edge of the box now, Jakey manages to find himself in some space, comes into me, play it back to him, gets the shot, and again at the near post the keeper keeps it out well. Ball then coming the other way, 3 MHFC defenders running after it there, really showing some desire and tenacity in this game, something we've been missing. The ball comes across to Tom, it's an underhit pass, but the defender thinks that stayed in the box. It's not. Jakey is onto it in a flash, comes inside all the time in the world and finds the top right hand corner. Again, a hat-trick of goals for him on his, well, supposedly weaker left foot, and that's been a bit of a theme in the team today. As the opposition come down into the far corner there, Steve just standing up his man, trying to get a foot in, and at the end it comes back out, but they are straight onto it, gets the shot in, and Grez stands up well. He really wants to keep himself this clean sheet as I go in for a tackle there, and that's a foul. Ball coming over on this left hand side then, gets the shot, that's gone wide of the near post, but they're first to the rebound, and again Grez is quick to react and manages to palm the ball away. As I look to come forward now on the right hand side, little 1-2 with Tom Ryan there, and I've been absolutely cleaned out there. I'm sure everybody, the whole team was worried sick at this point at what could possibly have happened to me, but fortunately somehow with my track record I have come out of that one unscathed. As I take the free kick now, roll it to Nav's, not the best set on his weaker foot, manages to keep it on target though, and again the keeper makes the save. The ball at the back now then with Goal Power Rangers, looking for some options there. Tom nips in so well as he normally does, comes away with a bit of miscommunication there, runs straight into Jake, who is looking for space, plays it into me on my left foot this time, managed to slot it in the bottom right hand corner, and finally I've got myself on the score sheet. As you see here, Tom running an absolute beeline there straight into Jake, who stands up his man, rolls it into me, left foot, looked quite uncomfortable on it there, but managed to find the bottom right hand corner off the inside of the post. And then how about this, Antley has finally forced me into a celebration, trying to do the old M there, not quite entirely sure how to do it, but I think Ant will tell me whether I got that right or not there. The ball at the back then with Goal Power Rangers as it's 8-0 now. They look to have lost any sense of desire in this game as it comes out to me, look to try and slot it, but again the shot is closed down, deflected near post, and the keeper keeps it out. A bit of space for Goal then at the other end of the pitch, get the shot away, and again Grez saves it, comes back up to make the double save. It may have been going wide there, but we'll give him the credit nonetheless. And you may have seen me fall over then. It took me about 4 hours to realise this, but as you can see just there, it's not nice watching it back, is it? But that is a thumb dislocation right there. You can see me in some pain as I go down on the floor. But like the man that I am, I did play on. Like I said, it was about 4 hours later when I finally went to A&E and found out that it was actually dislocated. So Grez then again manages to stand up and make a good save as Matt Creasy has the ball on the back. Plays it out wide into me in the far corner. Looking for some options, not a lot going on, so I turn back, play it nice and simple. Down the sideline there, plays it into Jake, comes back to Navs, gets the shot away, but the keeper saves it. Doesn't fancy another one, gives it straight back to me, look for the shot again, and again the keeper is able to get a foot onto it. So Goal then come around the other way, the game really opening up in the last few minutes there as the game is well and truly over. Jakey, can he finally win the battle of the one-on-ones? No, he cannot. Again, the keeper has called him and managed to get the save on it. A really, really great game from the opposition goalkeeper here. As another shot comes in off the post and off the back of Grez, that could have gone anywhere, but fortunately for him, it manages to fall back into his arms as I look to whip it in the top right-hand corner, and that again is just wide of the post. And the ball stuck now on the other end of the pitch as the referee finally blows the full-time whistle. An 8-0 win. It couldn't have been a more different performance than the previous 5 weeks, but somehow we have still managed to keep ourselves at the bottom of the table despite what is our second ever clean sheet, and scoring 8 goals as well. But walkover victories last week for Goal Power Rangers and a surprising 6-5 win there for the Mr. Men over Diabolical keeps us at the bottom of the table and is now scrunching up the points a bit. As we look at the top goal scorers, then Alex Lockwood and Matt Creasy still on 6. Creasy really failing to cash in on the goals today. And we have finally people on 3 assists with highs of myself, Navs and Grez adding ourselves to the mix there. And then looking at the fantasy football points, like I said, a poor week point scoring wise for Matt Creasy means he fails to cash in on Joe Templeman not playing, who still leads the way on 45 points. So we finally managed to bring you a win then after our 5-game losing streak is cut to an end there. Give us a comment in the section below, let us know what you feel was different and how we can improve further on our game, and of course don't forget to subscribe. From us, it's on to the next one.